Well, what is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 566. Saw a new special attack from Luffy last episode with his Red Hawk, I think was the name of it. I don't know if he went into this like wanting to come up with a move that's inspired by Ace, or he ended up coming up with it and now he just attributes it to Ace. Again, I don't, because you guys have told me like how do we pronounce it? Armament, or however it's pronounced, is something that's just for us, like kind of like a Demon Slayer thing where like the characters in the story don't see it, but we see it. So we kind of know that they have that activated. So when Luffy turns his arm black, it's just for us, the viewer. Now, when he's creating the flames, is that also for us, the viewer, or no? I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming, you know, he's not a firebender or anything like that. That maybe it's similar to Sanji with like enough movement or friction, or is the gear? I'm assuming this is only possible in Gear 2. Maybe the blood is boiling that much it turns to fire, but then it's like, is it hurting him at the same time? But maybe that's what the hardening's for as well. So it does, whole bunch of questions on that, but we saw that. I actually like the kind of little bit of backstory they gave us on Hordy and the crew. I mean, they're still shitty and probably the worst group of villains that we've had up to this point in the story, but at least they gave us some substance. And he popped another mouthful of pills. They're supposedly these ancient pills, but we still have not gotten any mention of how he found them. They're being mass produced. Who knows? That's pretty much where we're at. There's nothing down on the sea floor or on the island floor. What's going on below us? That should be a threat at all. Zoro could handle anything down there, if not all of it at the same time. Oh, maybe that's pushing it. Sanji would also be able to handle a decent amount, and there's nobody down there worth a damn. It simply comes down to, can Luffy stop this ship? I'm under the impression that Vander is going to have to wake up. I don't think there's going to be any way to stop this without damaging it. I think, at least. But let's see what we got. It's fake power, bro. It's fake power. It's fake power. You'll be okay. He's damaging the ship. He's damaging it. Bro, when does he start feeling shit? From one, the damage that he's taken. What is he taking, like 3 or 4 Gear 2 shots to the stomach? Plus, there has to be a drawback to these pills. The combination of damage plus pills. Oh, he's on his Dragon Ball shit. We're moving that fast. Come on, Mr. Hockey. Sense it. Come on, Mr. Hockey. Surely this amount of speed isn't something we can't keep up with. Because I'm going to tell you what, there's some serious people I feel like we're going to run into that, like, outspeed him by a lot. And I'm going to need you to lock in and sense it for me, buddy. And stop damaging my ship. It's not going to hit. Oh, he did. And he ate it. We doing it again? Oh shit, he is. Surely we don't eat. I was about to say. He left the teeth behind again, I see. Stop damaging my ship. How is he not in pain? Like, I get it. He's roided out of his mind right now. There has to be a tipping point here where his body can only take so much. Damage plus pill popping has to have a cap. Alright, Luffy, we got anything else? Any other move? Any other mix in with Gear 3 or anything? Yeah, why don't you swim your ass down there and give us some help? I agree with you, brother. Physically, he has to be hanging on by a thread. I feel like at any point he could just pass out. Like, just be unconscious. Isn't this the same guy that just announced that Luffy won? Can we get rid of these guys down here? I'm so done with the battle going down on here. I'm here to see Brook's ice sword. Man says I'm a believer. Classic laugh. Please just blink on this dude. Chopper's tamed the beast. I do like the old look of it though, than this like new I've got it under control look. We can really depend on you. Whoa, bro. Coming from you, relax. A little creepy. Not a single one of these guys have been taken out, by the way. Not a single one of them. It's actually wild how they're still just hanging around. Oh yeah, didn't he have him trapped in some combination? Didn't he have some kind of star green plasma? JoJo's combination trap? He's gonna hit him with the, and next you'll say, who's he fighting? Ah, Frankie. His head. Cockpit. He said you're less than an ordinary squid. Man just exposed his body and everything. This is the biggest disappointment we've had in a long time. That's one of the biggest. This guy's been one of the biggest disappointments in a long time. Oh yeah, he's got the acid juice on him. I forgot. I had high hopes for him. We saw him be like resistance to the hockey and everything, and yeah. I had very, very high hopes. We'll see what that turns into. You being that big is gonna do what? We'll just blow smoke in his nose, to be honest. Cook that blowfish. Yo, Jinbei, we about to one-shot this or what? Almighty push. And they cut from it. Luffy, what's the play, buddy? Because defeating him or not, we can't let that ship touch down. I am also disappointed that we didn't get to see her call in any sea beast. I thought that would have had a part to play in this arc, but I guess not. Just something we as the viewer know, and will we ever see her actually do anything with it? I don't know. There's so many nuggets that they've dropped in this Fishman arc that, like, I don't know if they're going to play parts as we go on. Because, like, there were parts that Vivi had in Alabasta that we've never talked about, or XYZ. Like, is the Noah going to have a part to play in this story? Is the princess's ability to call Sea Beast on command, does that have a part to play in, like, the grander scheme of this story? I don't know, maybe it's just like a Fishman Island issue and it just stays kind of contained in that bubble. And I also cannot believe we're halfway. Holy shit, we are. I feel like nothing happened. Careful not to damage the ship, Luffy. Here we go. Begin. Samehada. Kisame. Back up. Here we go with that loose animation. Luffy, what we got, man? What have we been training for? And I wonder if him getting hit by water attacks has a little bit more juice behind it than if he was to get hit by normal attacks given the water. I don't know. He's fine, he's fine. Man's got plot. Everybody relax, 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 relax. We're good, bro. We're good. She might. I was about to say, did she get emotional enough and call Sea Beast in right here? A bunch of Sea Beasts might be able to catch that ship and keep it from hitting. They're drawing that fall out, huh? You wanna smile? Oh, shit. Harden it. Hardened. Don't fire it, too. No shot. I think the fire only comes from the gear, too. This thing's gonna hit. I don't know if Horty could eat this. I'm gonna be dead ass. I think he gets KO'd off of this shit. I'm not gonna lie. If he eats that point blank. There's been like 6 different art style changes this episode. There's no way we don't. Like, Horty might not be KO'd right there, but you gotta show me that he feels a little bit of that damage. Like, show me that he at least, like, depowers back down or something. Wait for, like, the redness to go out of his eyes. Oh, bitch. Duh. And he just watches that. And And he just had to watch that incoming is insane. Gatling third gear with the hardening. Okay. I think that's it. And we go back here. Man, going into Genjutsu mode. Yo. I feel like Brook, just his design and his skill set. Has so much potential. Nah. I don't know how much they plan to expand on Brook's character as far as his powers and skill set. But, man. And I don't know where he ranks. Okay. I don't know where he ranks as far as other people's favorite, like, Straw Hats, or, like, where you'd rank them. But this last 2 episodes of Lone have I mean, he was already a more likable character than some of the other ones. But, man, he is marching towards the tops of some of the, like, the best Straw Hats that there is. Now, I don't know if they'll ever put him on a... They're never going to put him on a power level of Luffy. Let's get that out the way. I don't think they'd ever put him on a power level of Zoro. Let's get that out the way. Would they give him something around... Is that a Christmas tree, bro? Is that Rudolph the Red-Nosed? Oh, no. Would they give him a power level close to Sanji or something? I don't know. But that whole sequence right there was... Was it the cleanest sequence of the entire arc? I don't know. Luffy's Red Hawk was pretty great. Alright, they're giving everybody a moment here. I think the only one that's not fighting somebody is Nami and Robin. Jesus. It's just they were never even competitive. Sadly. See if he gets one tapped. Man's got his head down just charging in there. Has no idea what he's charging. What is he, Netero? Okay. Why do they keep giving Robin these iconic shots, man? Putting her in the sunglasses is cheating. And this man is getting pummeled to death. There's no way he doesn't feel any of this. Why do they gotta have Nico Robin looking that clean? Did he just stop him dead in his tracks? Oh my god, he did. The water just came out of the other side. The air's gotta come out now, no? Team Rocket blasting off again. Quick flashback. He's still at the low. He's still the lowest rated Straw Hat, by the way. It's hard to get lower than Nami, but the way Sanji carried and conducted himself this arc, the man is the last place Straw Hat, and it's not like, oh, you know, he's right underneath Nami. No. He is fallen so far below Nami that even if he starts doing good things, he still won't make up the gap that he's fallen behind her. And this octopus was the most disappointing thing in the entire arc. Him and Neptune. And we didn't even see Zoro even try anything this arc. I mean, there was nobody there to push him. Yo, go put, like, cuffs on him or something. Or whatever y'all do for a fisherman. I don't like the fact that he said this time for sure. I don't like that. Don't like that. I'm trying to figure out what's more iconic. What was more like? I mean, it's got to be Frankie. We've seen her in her sunglasses a couple times before. So it's like, okay, that's not the first time we've seen it. Like, why they got her looking like that? Why did she possibly get the cleanest shot of the entire episode? So we've got that, right? At 21:01. Or we have Brooke just ice skating on them, which is insane. Actually insane. I don't know. I don't know what's the better shot. Only because we've seen a shot like that with Robin in her glasses that I think that Brooke's shot wins the episode. But man, yeah. And like I said, the arc is the arc. It's not the worst arc that we've seen, but it's had some pretty great moments. I think because it's the first thing post time skip that we're getting to see some like iconic things or new moves, new clothes, new drip, all this, that like it helps get you through the arc. It's because like, oh, what does Usopp know how to do? What does Frankie have under his control in there? You know, all these things of like, oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? Because you were without them for so long that anything they do is going to be new and shiny, that it kind of helps you get through the arc. I'm going to assume that that's it for Horty. Again, I don't know. He might pop another handful, who knows. But the double armament Gear 3 elephant Gatling, you got to be pretty durable to eat that. I mean, very, very durable to eat that. Again, I asked this question last episode. You guys haven't seen last episode by the time I've watched this, so I haven't seen if you guys have commented or not. I don't know if these things tire out Luffy. Now, of course, you have an extended fight, you're gonna get tired, whether the anime world has something that makes you that tired or not. You know, it's like, oh man, I can only fight so much until I use up my chakra. I don't have anything left, you know. Or I use up all my ki. I can't turn into Super Saiyan anymore because I've exhausted all of it. I don't know if there's anything like that in this world. Can you exhaust your hockey levels? Can you be in such a long, drawn-out, tough battle that you can't even summon hockey? I have no idea. So again, aside from the normal wear and tear of like him taking punches, him getting bit, is him spamming this armament hardening, gear 2, gear 3, hardening, gear 2, gear, like, does that take a toll just from a hockey standpoint, or he's good? I don't know, but we'll leave it there. Some pretty iconic shots, great stuff, but we'll leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,